It's December 11th or 12th, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm out in my shop, my little overrun shop with bikes and junk, but I got a good stereo, so that's a good place to start. On this deal, if we look over here, this will tell you what the degrees are in the bottom right. It's 42 degrees. And I have to turn the heaters on, and I'm using a camera to keep track of my progress. Here's all my little bikes, a gyro and my CBR 600. But I've taken all the guts off the plastics off the bike. This is the one, this plastic piece right here is the one it's broken right up in here. This is about 30 years old. I really wanted to see if I could order it, but I couldn't do it. They just don't make them anymore. And of course, if you go on to eBay, it's hit or miss if you're going to find anything at all. Any more of these little bikes have, they have only, little screws and emblems left. Here's all my radiator system right here. I don't have my main lights on. I'm too lazy to go turn them on. So anyway, I sit here with my heater and I'm documenting this with my little cameras and everything. Mainly, I want to show what I'm doing, but mainly 2 weeks from now, if I'm going, oh man, where did that wire go to? And I'm going to have to rewire everything. It's just a spaghetti mess. It's a Mickey Mouse spaghetti mess. So I'll start from the back and redo everything, and I'll run some wiring harnesses underneath, and the next thing I'll have to do after I get the wiring in shape is I'll have to take off the pipe right here, and then see, my hands have got arthritis, so I can't straighten my finger out. That's what getting old is like. So don't get old, it sucks. And I'm going to take off the top head, and I'll take off the cylinder and see if there's any problems down there. I don't think there is, but it's just odd that the bike will run for a while and then it gets really hot and then it blows this pump right off, and that just, it's really odd to me because everything else was in good shape. So I'll go get that all cleaned up, and I have a brand new radiator right here. I'm even thinking about looking into a computer processor radiator. I mean, they have little tiny outlets on the radiator itself, but it can hold like, I mean, they look like they're like this, and they can hold like 3 fans on one side, 3 fans on the other. I mean, that's not a bad situation, and they're not real expensive. But I don't know if they work with an outfit with 3/4 inlet pipes like these. But we'll see. I want to get ready for racing season, and I want to. It hasn't really run right for 2 years because I've been doing other things in the house. But I'm going to completely redo everything, and hopefully everything will work out with my little old bike. So remember, if you see that pipe right there, that's a racing pipe. You see that down here? That's been sitting there a while. Any of you deal people out there or people that have these little Hondas, remember to keep all your parts. No matter what they are, keep them. Because you never know when you'll need them. You'll never know when they'll come in handy, and they just don't make parts anymore. They really don't. I'll put that up there. And there's a wiring thing I got from my wires. I think I'll use that. I mean, I got all the tools here. I got it's like the $6 million man. I have the tools. I have the will. I have the technology. You see it says gyro. That's my beautiful gyro. I've got to replace the tires. They've worn out. I do have new tires. They're over there somewhere. But I have to adjust the tires and kind of like sipe them in a way. I sipe the tires to make them fit underneath what this is called here. Right here, this is called a rear fender. And you have to make the wheels fit under the rear fenders. Nice thing about it is the back rims are gold split rim, and they come apart like that. So these are a lot of things I need to get done now before the end of March, so that I'm going to go into my tomato planting season. You know, that's what it's like when you get old. It's like, oh my God, the garden. It's like, what about those good-looking women and everything else? Well, screw it. I'm going to do my garden. That's what it's like getting old. Even though, hey, I like women as much as anyone else. All right, and these new AI movies with all these 1950s women in them, oh, I love it. Takes me back to the time when I was young. And the one thing I like about those AI movies that they're making right now on YouTube is they have all the chrome in them. That's what I really, really miss about today's bikes and today's cars is no chrome. And I know we can do chrome. Chrome really, it's like this. There was a saying. It was like, it ain't cool if your chrome don't shine. And it's right. Because we used to polish all our chrome, everything else before we dragged the gut or went downtown on Friday and Saturday nights. Dragging the gut means taking your car, going up and down the main drag, the main street, and showing off. That's what it means in America. But anyway, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. No, it isn't. It's 7:26, but you can see it's 42 degrees. I'm going to have to, I've been nagging the wife to get, I want to insulate the ceiling right here. I insulated this over here. These walls are insulated, but not the ceiling. So I want to get the ceiling insulated, and I want to get someone in here to help me get rid of all this junk. My older brother died and left me a storage unit full of crap, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's another part of getting old. Anyway, I'm working on the Dio, and she may be running with the big new Sudco carburetor, the big intake here, and Kevlar belts. I got Kevlar belts up here. See? Those are Molossi Kevlar racing belts. A lot of this stuff's got to come in from Europe because they just don't make them. I'll see up my Repsol hat. And there's my old car when I was 18, 17. It'd be nice to have somebody around, you know, that knows about bikes, you know, someone to talk to. And it'd be great if I was in Hawaii. I got offered a chance to go to Hawaii, but and I can't take my bike, but I'd like to go just to see all the bikes. Just to go, you know, as an old man to come up and look at them. Hopefully they wouldn't get upset with the old Hallie looking at their really cool bikes. Okay, and we continue.